endorsement meetings. We're always doing something. And, I did it for maybe 6-7 months. Michael, I think, was doing it for about a year. And it's exhausting. So having been through the process, I really have a lot of respect for everyone. And Michael and I were on the campaign trail together. We ran for different seats, obviously, but we were on the campaign trail together. And I heard Michael speak many times, and I have nothing but respect for him. We have very similar backgrounds. We're both openly gay Latinos from very humble backgrounds who've studied hard, worked hard, became lawyers, and tried to contribute to our community. And hearing Michael speak at these events, I was so inspired by him because not only is he an accomplished lawyer, not only is he a brilliant attorney, but he's also a very accomplished and well-respected author of his published many books. And he's so well qualified. He's one of the best and brightest of our community, and overqualified to be a judge. So much better qualified. Yeah.
I'm not even queen.
Yeah. So much better qualified than many people who are sitting on the bench at this moment. And unfortunately, our community, the Latino community, is not well represented on the San Francisco bench. And as liberal and as progressive and as open-minded as San Francisco is, our community is not reflected on the San Francisco bench in a way that's representative. And we really need to change that. The governor's office has ignored our community in terms of judicial appointments and have done so blatantly because they feel there's no repercussions to doing that because, whatever reason they don't feel Latinos are organized, we don't vote, whatever the excuse is, they feel free to ignore our community. And the only way that we can send a message back to the governor's office is through the ballot box. The only thing politicians understand is the ballot box. But we need to show that we can elect a Latino judge here in San Francisco. And make no mistake, Michael is the front runner. Michael got the most votes out of 3 candidates in the last election. Michael has every endorsement you could want. He has all the qualifications anybody could want. But we can't really take that for granted. There's a lot of work to be done in an election. Election requires money. It requires people putting up this sign in their window telling their friends to get out and vote. It requires people helping him out, going door to door. I spend a lot of time myself at BART stations passing out flyers. Michael could use help doing that. And it's really up to us. We have to be engaged in the process. One of the things that I saw as a candidate going around to all these Democratic clubs is there are very few Latinos in the mix. We need to change that. We need to be involved in all levels. Whenever you're trying to break new ground, as Michael is trying to do this, to be the first openly gay person of color on the San Francisco bench, it's always harder. People make it harder. As liberal as San Francisco is, there's still an establishment in place that doesn't want someone like Michael to succeed. Some of the best and the brightest and the most well-respected lawyers in San Francisco have organized to support the incumbent, even though he's not a Democrat. And have tried to get the BCCC endorsement, which Michael already had, taken away from him. And that's total BS. I mean, I'm shocked and I'm appalled that in San Francisco, these sort of things are happening. So Michael needs our support. We need to get actively involved. We need to write a check. We need to tell our friends to write a check. We need to put a sign in our window. We need to get out and vote. And we need to get our neighbors, our comadres, our sister and brothers and neighbors out there to the polls to vote for Michael. Because if we get Michael Nava on the bench, it's not just a victory for him. It's a victory for the Latino community. It's a victory for the gay community. And it's a victory for San Francisco in general because it shows that San Francisco does care about diversity and it does care about having the best and the brightest and the most qualified people on the bench. So with that introduction, I give you Michael Nava.